Okay, so I think Silpa, you have already created your account in GCP. Hamida, what about you? Have you created your account and can you log in into the GCP?
Yeah, yeah, I have created the account.
And Hamida, both of you?
Yes,
Yeah. So you log into GCP. Are you able to see this page, or have you logged in and created? After you log in, you can create the project. You can create the project. You can go to the new project and then you create the project, or you can browse from here. You can get the option. You can go to cloud overview, mm, and you can go to cloud overview. Can you log in and see this page or create the project? That is very important.
yeah, I'm
So
checking.
rest of the things can be done simultaneously. Do that first. Okay. Log in, create one project, go to cloud overview, and you should be in a position to see this. This is all about cloud. What is that? What is the resources? What is the project info? What is the project name, project number, project ID? These are the important things. Any app engine is anything. There is nothing. Google Cloud Platform status, all services normal. Billing is estimated charges. This is what estimation it is giving for billing. View detailed charges. You can see, and the monitoring, create my dashboard, all that you have to see all about the GCP, and you have to read everything and click and see. This is the dashboard. You can get it. Then you can get the activity if you have any activity. But this is possible only if you go to your yeah. So okay, have you created your have you logged in, Amina? Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I have logged in and I have created one new project.
Very nice, very good, very good. Once you create the project, and then if you click this project name, and you can get all about the project details. But here I'm not in, I'm into cloud overview. And if I go here and if I click on my project, this is my project and this is the dashboard of this project. Okay.
Mhm.
So once you have created the project, and see, you have to first go for organizations. This is what the organization. Then under organization, you can create folders also. And under folder, if you want, you can create the project. And you will see folder how all that will create folder, but you create the project right now. Don't get confused on that. And under the organization, your project will be there. And once you log in, you can see this project option. You can click on this, whichever project is required. I've created two projects. So project means where you have to work specific work. And for us, we have created one project. I'm working this data engineering, one project called GA4 BigQuery. In this, I'll be doing all data related engineering in this. And I have another my project, my first project where I'll be doing some app activities or development or other image creation, all those things I'll be doing in my first project. So based on the work objectives, you want to create projects. But many projects, it's not required unless you need any specific required, any specific purpose. So I have created my project, and then you can see this project details from your cloud overview. Okay, we are in the cloud overview. Welcome. This is a dashboard. And if you want to go to Cloud Hub, you can go to the Cloud Hub. This is what we have seen it. And also you have to go to the billing solution. Billing, you right click and open in new tab always. So you'll have two tabs. So it will not overlap. Okay. This is what we were working. And I have created, I've gone and bill and then right click. Then I have opened new tab and this is the new tab it opened. In this, you should know what is the billing happening, what is that rate it is going on. Because today you are using free account, but tomorrow you'll have to use some paid account. Unless you know which are the service having what rate it is going on, you will not be able to know uh, find out what is that happening, and which are the service are charging more, which are the projects are charging more. Say my first project is total 6,732, and this project is 6,384, and this is one project I did it but I closed it. So you can know view reports, and these are the services. These are the services. I explained how the services are last time, and I think the way you are doing locally, you have number of servers, number of desktops, number of softwares. You have Windows software operating system. You have Linux operating system. In one server, you are putting your database. Another server you are putting your web server, another you are putting email server. So like this, no, we keep on doing it if it is individual, but in cloud everything will be in cloud. Okay, and cloud means it will have number of servers. And if I have a server in India, if I have server in US, if I have server in Dubai, then I will have different region. In region, I have a server in India, so I always prefer to create my project, or I create my services, or I deploy everything under the region. Okay, so that region we will see how this region is, and know how we are creating, selecting all that, we'll see region. So these are the region you have to select. Under region, you will have again zone. Suppose you are selecting East Asia, East Southeast one. That is the region in that you are selecting Mumbai. In under Mumbai, again you can find the zones, and the zones you can say South 1, Mumbai South 2, Mumbai South 3, or Mumbai South A, B, C, like this. So this is one hierarchy. You can say that the reasons are nothing but the servers. The more closer server you are choosing, your latency will be less. You can access very fast, and your charges will be also less. Suppose you are operating from India, but you are choosing your region in US, then the latency will be more, and access time will be more, and your charges will also be more. But in case suppose your organization is willing to have accessibility across the globe, then you can go for universal. You can go for multi-region, and the US, UA, all those region you can select it, and you can do multi-region options are also there. So that we'll see once we do, and we'll see how we are managing. But every day the first work is that you have to come here and you have to see the what is the report, what is the billing reports, which are the service. Like service means, see, suppose I am going to use the data engineering, and in data engineering I'll be using Data Pro, I'll be using BigQuery, and I'll be using storage, I'll be using no, service account. So all that will have a service, and it will be charged separately. So these are the details. Just have a look, and then if you have any doubt, and then we will see. These are the date wise, the pricing, and which are the services I have used. Services means your application, your software, or your database, or anything that you use, it will fall under services. Okay, so that is what these are the services. Computer engine is a service. Cloud key management service. BigQuery is a service. Networking is service. These are the services we are using. So based on the service, the cost will happen. And then the cost on the table, you can see the cost table, cost background, breakdown, how the cost is assigned, and how the cost is distributed among all the services. You can choose the project, which project you are going to seek. This is the project I want to see, and then you can click on this. Then you can see which are the service I want to see. Say app engine, artifact registry, BigQuery, cloud building. These are the services. These are the services are there for different application. Different for data engineering, I have, say I will choose this cloud pops up. cloud pops up is the alert system. Once, suppose you have some automation and the cloud pops up, will catch that input from that event. Suppose you want to take some email has come, and which is very serious email, and you have made some automation. Then, if you have configured your pops up with your email, then it will immediately alert you and give you the pops of message, and that message will go to your database or wherever you want to face that or take it to the processing. Cloud run, like which of the application that I'm going to run, web app, and if I want to access any web or if I want to access any app, then you can use the cloud run. All these things we'll see later, but this is the billing that we're seeing. So billing is very important. From billing, you can know which of the services are really costly, which of the services are little bit. You can also take the help of payment system, payment method. I think you must have used your credit card, and in that you must have used the payment method. So account management, you can have multiple billing accounts and all those things you can see. And keep on saying this every day. This is very, very important. Okay, is it clear to all of you, both of you? Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Yes, but I am not able to see this options in my screen.
Why? Said your who, Silpa or Amida is saying?
No, no, Shilpa.
But that day you could able to see.
Yeah, now I'm trying to.
Now, have you entered your email ID, your credit card into that? It must be. You must have entered, right?
Um, it's showing some message. You have multiple billing accounts.
You choose any billing account.
Okay.
Choose any specific billing account first.
Yeah, now it is visible.
Yeah. Very
Okay.
good. Okay. Yeah. So, see, don't keep yourself, no, isolated. If you have any doubt, start asking, and mutually we will try to resolve that. That is what we are doing. Maybe sometime I may not be able to do. You may be, helping me. So that way we have to start. Don't keep anything, no, hidden. That otherwise you will miss it. It will be problem for you to cope up in future subjects. Okay. So this is what billing we have seen, and we have also seen after you have used your email ID, which is your root email ID, to log into GCP. That means you are the admin user. You are the first admin user, and if you want to see all those things, that is very after billing, after you have logged in, after you created the project, what you have to see, who all are the users, who all are the users that we are going to use. Suppose I am considering only one, myself is the one user. Then you can come here, you can go to IAM and admin. IAM and admin, this is what we are going to learn today. This is IAM and uh, okay, this is what, who can do what on which resource. Core of cloud security. This is what the IAM and security fundamental. We'll see that how this fundamental is happening here. Yeah, okay. So to manage that, this IAM and admin, we once you go and once you click this, and you will get this window. But remember, your project should be one project where you are working, and your region should be, a region is not showing because for project there is no region assigned, and once we go to application we can see the region, but now the project is very important. So I am in this project. Okay, see, I have this, we have already seen, but I'm just repeating for the sake of Hamida. And these are the user accounts I have created. Okay, this is the physical. When you are using email ID, that means is the physical user. That means myself, I have created this login. I'm logging in using this email ID, and also I'm logging in this. Okay. These two I have created. And now also you, if you go to IM, you can see one of your email ID must be there. Yes or no? And which should be owner.
Yes.
Ha. And so one I have made it owner and which is data proof administrator also, which I have already logged in. Another user I have created, which is app engine creator. It's not admin, but this user, if I log in, I can create app engine. I can use app engine in this GCP. Okay. But you should now, as these are the physical users, and you can keep on adding these, for this, and if you create more and more, and you can keep on adding this, we'll see how we'll add it and how we do that. And uh, if I have to see this, what is the role of this user and this user, then I can go view by role. I need to see that what role app engine. See app engine, under app engine only one email ID is there, which I have shown you. Here I have shown you. This is what app engine. Okay. By role means this user, what this user can do, because in GCP there are many applications, hundreds of applications, but which are the applications this user can see? What it can do? It can edit, or it's admin provision, accesses admin provision, or it can only view it, or it has got ownership. So these are the levels. We'll see how these levels are also done it. And once you create this, it will be created here. And if you want to see it by role, what is that? You can see the role. So this is only the difference. But here I want to see this. Uh, I want to see this. I didn't, and I want to see one more. This is what I have shown, and you can see here another list are also there. You should ask me why this list are. See, apart from these physical users, email IDs where I've used, these are the also similar to email ID, but it's a very long uh, account, which either created by us or it is created by GCP itself. That is what it is showing. It will say that if I have to see this, I have seen the role wise, okay, and I have seen the resources also, and I have seen these principles. Principles means, see, if I have not created any account here, then GCP must have created for its own resources. If I have created, then it is called service account. This is called service account. So I'll go to service and later, but the service account created, suppose I am going to use the data engineering, and I'm going to today I'll show you how I'm going to use data probe. If I have to use the data probe, then that is one project that you are going to do, then it is always advisable that you, being in your physical account, you create one service account. That service account will be responsible for you to internally share the resources, execute the resources, coordinate with the resources inside the GCP. That is the difference you have to find out. Once you logged in as a physical user using your email ID, once you go for any project, suppose we are going for project data engineering, and I'm going to use Data Pro today, then I have to create one service account. See, now I have created one service account, and where I have given the role. From your role, I can read out which service account I'm using for. This is Data Pro Administrator, but Data Pro Customer, I have created one BigQuery user. See, this is what I have created for. And role, what I have given? I have given Data Pro. Data Pro is a platform what we are going to work exclusively for your data engineering, which I'll tell you later. Don't worry, just remember the name. And also I have given the permission. BigQuery is another database which I'm going to use. BigQuery is for analytics and Dataproc is your Hadoop and Spark environment. These are the very important concept, these two. These two are very important. And then I have given the role for storage. Storage means it's a hard drive kind of where you can a persistent storage location. You can store permanently. That means once you log out of the GCP, your data will be there, storage. How we are going to do that is what the engineering, data engineering, data storage. So I have created one service account. For that, I have given some name and I have given some role that this service account can process data probe. I can give big query. I can also access the storage. How we are going to do, how we are assigning role, all that we see later. So these are the accounts, service accounts, all the physical account that we are creating are called principal. This is the principal, okay? This is the principal. Fine. So principal means this physical user account and also service account. Suppose you want to create a service account. You click on this service account. Okay. I have created, you can go and create services account. This is very important. Look at this. Okay. And I will create it and then I will delete it. Okay. But what I have created, we keep it as it is. Create service account. Why do you want to create service account? So before that, I want to see identity and organization. Before I come to this, identity and organization. This is what we have already seen, but I don't want to miss out the page because this picture requires an organization. Okay, this is what organization I'm selecting and select this organization. And you can see that identity, what identity GCP has got, what is the identification? You'll get all the details. Sign up completed 2024. I created manage Google Cloud setup for your organization. So moving billing account, request, accept, request to move billing account. So all the details you can get it in the identity and organizations. Okay. So I have seen this and I am going to create one. Okay. See, I have gone to organization, that's why the service account is disabled. So be careful about this. Otherwise you get confused. Again, you go up, click on this. Simultaneously, you can do along with me so that you will have practice. Then you go again, you select your project. Click on this project. The moment you click on the project, the service account will be enabled. Once you click on this service account, before you start and you create one service account initially, but plan it and then create it. So I'm just showing how to create it. Okay. Create service account and I can give service account, say test I'm giving. Okay. Test account and service account ID is this. This is, it will create this ID automatically. Okay. 196. Service account description if you want. I'm created for data probe. Okay. uh, BigQuery, BigQuery, and storage. So that you'll come to know later. Storage for testing, for practicals, practicals. Okay. Once you create this, then create and continue. Okay. If you've done it, then you will miss these two. These two. Okay. Don't do that. Create and continue. Very important. You are creating service account. Okay. Create and continue. Once you create and continue, it will ask you the permission here, what permission you want to give. Select a role. Select a role. If you want to do select a role and you click here, what permission I want to give? I want to use data pro. Okay. Data, data pro. Okay. In data pro, you can see all these options. Data pro administrator or data pro viewers. Administrator can do everything. Viewers cannot do editing, but you can view. If you Silpa is administrator for her GCP and Hamida wants to see, then data pro administrator should be Silpa. Hamida can be viewer. Otherwise, Hamida may change or vice versa. If you are doing like that, Silpa can also change Hamida's. So that is what you have to understand. Administrator can do everything. Okay. Data pro viewer can view. Data pro worker is very important. Worker means who can execute the things. Very, very important. You can select uh, data pro worker here. Okay. Then you can add another role. Hmm. Click another role. Again select what role I want. I want BigQuery. BigQuery. BigQuery job user. BigQuery data owner. Job user, studio user. Don't make or don't give the permission of administrator ownership to the service account. You give what specific work you want to do. So it will take some time to understand all the options, but you can read out and find. If you are giving BigQuery admin, be careful while doing it. So you can also give, or you can keep BigQuery job user. Job user means it can execute all kind of jobs in BigQuery. Studio user, it has got different levels and different levels of execution in BigQuery. So okay, if you read the literature, you'll come to know. And BigQuery user, you can see that this is what access to run jobs, then a combination role of BigQuery job user, BigQuery read session user, data form code, and creator, notebook runtime user, data pro serverless edition, all that can be done. BigQuery user, when supplied to a project, accounts to run queries, create all those things. You can read it and find what is the best. I'm going for BigQuery job user selected. I've selected. And I'm also going for another art. These are the primary things are required. So I'm creating art another role. Click on this another role. And in this another role, I want the Google storage. Google storage. Okay, Google base service, Google workstation, cloud manager, or else we can say Google spelling wrong. Storage. Okay. Storage admin or storage express mode or storage express mode. I can go storage object admin, grant full control over objects. So I need this storage object admin. This permission I'm giving saying that this service account what I am going to create can access my storage location where I'm going to store my data. It can execute BigQuery. BigQuery is a database, no SQL database. Mind my words, what words I'm using. So be careful on my words. BigQuery is a NoSQL database which the service account can execute under the permission of BigQuery job user. Okay. And Dataproc is also a platform for Hadoop and Spark where I can do the distributed computing processes and also the batch processes and streaming data processing. And it's a very big platform of Hadoop and Spark. You'll amazed to see how the capabilities. So this service account can execute. So I'm going to use these three. So I'm giving these three permission. If you need more permission, you can do it later. This is very important. See, most of the things when you are doing, your errors will be in this permission level. So be careful about this. And let me open also, say, let me open the Copilot for Copilot chart for any error if I have. I can find out, or you can use let us see, you can use Gemini outside Gemini AI for Google. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let that to be there. We'll use later once we get some kind of doubt. So here also you can use in this Google, you can use Gemini on the right hand side. You can see you click on this, then your Gemini will open. Here also you can use simultaneously. This is what the outside of GCP and this is inside of GCP. Okay. And you can also ask here and see that you can give prompt and find out how to create physical user. Very interesting things will happen. So now I'm planning it, I'm asking. But in the case of AI agent, once you give this, AI agent will ask you, do you want me to create it? That is the difference between agent and the asking. Remember. Okay, so this is the process it is giving, and you can use this Google account as a foundation, personal Gmail account and manage account, all that you can grant access to the Google Cloud project. All those things can be created. Okay, so we'll see later as we go, but I have opened it for your information. And then I am condition is not required now, and we'll see later. Now you go to continue. I have given the permission. Now it is going to continue. Okay. Now it is asking principals with access optional. Principal means, do you want this permission to given to some other principal, maybe physical user or maybe your service account? If you want, you can select it from here. You can give that copy your service account and paste it here. You can do this. Okay, so these are the service account and you can select anything. Okay, any service account you want to give addition to the service account that you are continuing right now. Is it clear to all of you? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm not giving any extra now. I'm giving, but you can do later. Don't get confused. Then you can go for done. Once you done this, your service account is created. See, test 196 is created. And if you want to check, if you want to see, then manage detail, manage permission, manage keys, manage metrics, manage view logs. Mm, manage details. You can click on this and you can find the details of that service account which I opened. And then this is the name and everything. Unique ID created here. Okay. If you want, you can disable this service account. What is the permission given to this? You can go to the permission and please see this, and you can manage the access, which are the permission I have given, all those. Okay. And keys metrics logs, we key metrics we'll see later. It's a very advanced. Okay. And logs, what this service account has done. Suppose you are doing it, and if you want to see what the service account has been doing since day, so it will give you the log details of 6 hour log, 12 hours, and day wise, 2 wise. So if from here you can find any errors or anything. Okay. And what is that principles with access? And these are the principle with access it has given. Uh, these are the principal 1, 2, 3, 4, and it has got rule, custom rule, all these are BigQuery, which is similarly what we have done it. Okay. And if you want to see view by roles, you can see the view by role. Who all are the users having owners? Who are the owners? These two are the owner. Okay. If you want to change, you can change. You can click on this, you can change. Okay. And if you click on this, who all are the principals having editor's power? In this you can see. Who all are the having custom rule for capping apps? This is a custom rule we have given for BigQuery. That also you can give. Okay. Creating policy. So that you don't worry. So based on the role, you can see which are the principals. Principal means your physical user account as well as the service account. This is very, very important for us to start with. Okay. Once you have done this, then you have to go and see that where I can create my storage. First is storage. You have to keep your data, right? Once you keep your data, then only you can do the data engineering. If you don't keep your data, how can you do this? See, now your question should be there. I'm clicking on this cloud storage and I'm opening this service of storage. In this storage, I don't want to get into theory. Same thing you will find out that we have already seen it, but for the sake, I just want to see. This is what done, then this is what users and the service account we have done it. This we have done it. User account we have done it. Group we'll see later. Okay, and then a principal, a role, resources. Resources are what? BigQuery is a resources. Data Pro is a resources. Storage is resource. Where? This is what is given. Principal may be users, service account groups, and roles and permissions. Role I have given what role and permission what it can do. This is what we have defined it now. And the predefined custom role, predefined Google managed. Predefined means if it is not custom, we have seen this. We have seen this. Okay, here when we have seen this user account IAM that it was giving custom or predefined. Okay, and predefined is Google managed. Google will create some of the service account automatically for its internal purposes. But what we have done is now created service account is the custom user managed. Okay, that is what the thing. And policy structure. These are things we see now. And get, add, remove, set that I have already told you how to remove it, how to delete it. I will tell you non-human identity is called the service account and physical is known as your user account used by workloads. Used by workload means what kind of resources I'm going to use for this service account. That is very important. Okay, service account best practice least privilege. Whatever role and permission you want to give, me give the very least, very less. Don't give admin or owner to everything. It will it will override your the process of GCP policy process. In fact, it will not be good practice to do that. So least privilege, whatever it is required, you give least privilege. That's why they are given a lot of options, and you have to choose carefully the options. And once you read carefully, you'll be able to know what I'm going to do and what kind of privilege I'm going to provide. One service account per workload. I'm going to go for this data probe and BigQuery as well as GCP, Google Storage. So I'm going to use this one service account for this workload. If I have more workload, then I may create in the same project. You may create another service account to do. That is very good practice. We'll see how different service accounts are required for different processes. Okay. Keys are little bit advanced keys if you want to access from outside your workload, then we have to create the keys, but we'll see later keys. Don't worry for that. Then keyless authentication is good. Short-lived credentials are also there. And then you can see wrap up secure by design, least privilege, audit regularly. See that every time what is happening, what service account is doing. That is in the law. Okay, this is what the basic of 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 this thing. Then today we will go a little bit advanced, but before that, I want to close this. Once you have created your project, once you have created your service account, then you have assigned the roles to it, different resources. I have to set up my storage location where I have to keep my data. If my data I'm getting from HANA or I'm getting from some other system, so you may get one Excel sheet or CSV file or PowerPoint file. You may get in any format. You may get in any format. It should not be a problem. Okay. But before this, I forgot. I am. Okay. I want to open this. Okay. I'm keeping different things in different windows. That's all. There is nothing. Don't get confused. Yeah, service account is there, and this is the project we done it, and this is the service account. Okay, this is what we tested. Okay, let that later we will delete this. Okay, I wanted to show you can click this and delete. Once you delete, it will be deleted. Okay, but now I have to arrange where my data. This is very important aspect of your data engineering. Your data engineering is starting from here. Where is your data? That is the question. Are they going to give you the data online? It's a streamed online every time the data will be flowing to you, or they will give you. You can mute yourselves. Who is that? Or you want to ask anything?
No.
Ah, then you can switch, mute yourself. So now what is happening? Now you have to think of your data. Where my data? This is very important. How I'm going to get my data? Are they going to give me the data in the form of Excel, CSV, PowerPoint, or any other format, .sql or
Data
.py? I don't know what format the data they are going to give, or .db, SQL data.
data could be in any format, no?
It
Raw,
can be in any format. Yes, but generally we will practice in CSV and Excel for better accessibility. But you don't know. HANA will have different extension. Don't worry for that. So we'll see how to handle it. But data, if they're giving in offline mode, that is great. Then you bring that offline mode and put it in your GCP, it's fine, one time. But the challenge will come when I have the data streaming. Your data is streaming continuously, digital marketing, or your financial services. Data will be
Will-
streamed.
They will provide us API.
Yeah. We'll see how it is that. We'll see that. Definitely API. Yeah. Using API, we will connect it. But now we'll see the static data. I got one data and I'm going to use. But before that, I have to go to my cloud storage. You can go to search here. You can go to storage, or you can go from here. You can go from here. You can go cloud storage. Once you go to cloud storage, you can see this. And this is the overview. This is what the cloud I have created some data. So it is showing like that. But before you create anything, today you create the place where you want to store your data. You have to create the bucket. First is bucket. Bucket means this is your bucket. Under bucket, you will create the folder. Under folder, you keep your file, data file. Okay. So how to create this bucket? You can go and create, click on this simultaneously. You can do in your system. Okay, get started. This is very important. Look at this, and once you configure, then it will be there forever. I'm giving, say, data get started. Pick a program, unique permanent name. I'm saying test GCP. I'm giving. I don't want to give any level right now. Okay, R level you can keep. Some level means for identification. It's a kind of metadata. Don't worry for that. Then don't go below and create it. you can find below create. Don't go create. You give the name, then go create. Okay. That saying bucket name is taken by another. So it is GCP is not taking test today. Okay. The bucket name is taken. Try. Acha. Then I will say just uh, S S then HH. Okay. I have created this bucket name. Okay. Hyphen 001. Okay. This I give it. And then you click on continue. This is very, very important. I'm telling you, both of you. It is now asking the choose the you want to store your data, but data will be stored where? It will be in it will be in cloud, or it will be in some place where data will remain for permanently unless you delete it. Which one? Yes. Where I'm going to create this data bucket? Both of you.
It
Can
would
you
be
hear
in
me?
cloud. Yes, yes.
See, now I'm working in GCP. Okay, GCP is nothing but everything what I'm working, it is stored in one server. Okay. Now I'm working here. I created one name in that server. And where I have created server, because I have GCP has given me one user account. I logged into user account. Then I created one project. Maybe you will create one folder under project. Then you created service account. All those things are stored in your project now, because the moment you create your account, GCP will allocate one location for you in its own server, which is permanent. If you close this and go home, tomorrow it will be there. That is called persistent storage location. It is not cloud based. What do you call that? Uh, 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 Once you work on something which you are not storing, and then in permanent storage location, then once you close your software or close your cloud platform, that data will go. But here I'm using GCP storage location. It has assigned me some place where I can create. The way you are creating folder, the way you are creating files in your desktop or laptop, same thing I'm going to create. But the location here is Google Cloud, Google Storage, and this is location is Google Storage. Here, before you start creating any folder and file database, you have to create the buckets. That is very important. Is it clear to all of you, both of you? Once I create this bucket, it will remain forever unless you delete it. Yes or no?
Yes, Shivananda.
Okay, both of you, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, you keep on telling me yes, then only I go to the next.
Yeah.
Now I have created one name SSHH001. I'm going to create one bucket. The way you are taking the water in bucket, similarly is a bucket here where you have not number of folders, the number of files, all that you can do. But let us bring a bucket, new bucket, create a buy a new big bucket. It's asking, do you want the storage location to be accessed by all the people across the world? Then you choose multi-region, and if you click, it will show. You want US people to access, you want all Asian people to access, or Europe. If you select this, then you ready to pay more. But at the same time, number of many people those are sitting in US can access this very with less latency. But if your organization, no, we don't want that multi-region, you make only dual region, two regions, America and say US Central and US, these two. So this you have to discuss with your IT head or the person business head. What kind of things that which are the reason? This is very, very important. And wherever you go, this question they will ask you definitely for interview also. Okay, what region that you will create it? I am my business is only in India. So will you create multiple? No. You will not create dual? No. Then what if it is India? Then I will go for region. I will go for one region. If I am region, then you can see Asia is there, US is there. So if I am sitting in Bangalore, so which city will be near to me? See, Asia is Taiwan is there, Tokyo is there, Mumbai is there, Delhi is there. So in India, we don't have any server except Mumbai and Delhi. So I may choose Mumbai. That means I'm going to use the GCP Google server, which is present in Mumbai, and there I'm going to create one bucket where I will be storing my data. Okay, and you forget about all these things. If you want
Shivananda,
only,
hello, sorry.
yeah,
Uh, can we edit the region after creating the bucket?
pardon.
If we have already created bucket, can we edit the region?
See, regions cannot be edited in the case of you have to delete it but you can go for expansion. You can add. I'll tell you how to do this. Okay, you can go for expansion how it will be done, and it is possible in storage location for the expansion. Okay, I'll show you how exactly it is. Okay, and in zone zone, if you don't want the region, if you want the zone, if you are creating the you have to create the region. In that you have to create the region A, B, C. Zone mean in Mumbai server they may have some partition in the Mumbai server. There they will allocate. That means your latency will be less and you accessibility will be less. But I will tell you, if you are working on data pro or if you are working in BigQuery, data engineering, zone is not the right option. Minimum is a region. Okay, go to region, then you go to Mumbai, you select Mumbai, where it is Asia, yes, Mumbai, you select Mumbai, then you go continue. This is very important. Look at this. It's saying how do you want to access this field. This is very important. Auto class means you don't have any control on it. The more data it is coming, it will keep on changing your storage type. Storage type means how fast it will be stored and which format it will be stored. Because GCP is so effective. It will read your data, what kind of data it is coming, and based on that, it will choose the storage format. Auto class means it will take its own. Don't use this. Set a default class. Rapid, best for highest frequency needs and writes, only available for zones. So I'm not going to use this because it is only for zones. For region, best for short-term storage and frequently accessed data. For data pro, data engineering, this is standard is the minimum one that we need to store. Suppose you have more data, best for backups and data access less than once a month. Suppose you want to access your data once in a month, don't go for standard, you go for nearline. Then code line, best for disaster recovery and data access less than once a quarter. This is all backup system. If you are going for backup system, you use nearline or code line. Archive, you may be using once in a year, then you choose this. In this case, what we should choose? Because I want to go for data engineering right now. I want to process data prog and I'm going to play with a lot of data. So I should choose which one? Which one I should choose? Are you understanding this or not?
Standard.
Yeah, I'm going to use the standard. Okay.
Mm.
And other things are not there because I want to frequently access. I have to process my data. I have to make data engineering. So I'm going to choose the data. Optimize storage for data intensive workload is not required right now. It will pay cost to be more. Then you continue. Okay. Then access control, uniform, ensure uniform access to all objects in the bucket by using only bucket level permission. If you have the bucket level permission, that means I'm creating this bucket. Who all can? Who all can? 1 minute, please. Who all? Yes, madam. Yeah, 9:15. Okay, okay. Another. Just ask them to know. We'll start by 9:30. No, please. Please. Yeah, 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 yeah. Or before that, before 5 minutes. Okay. So I will tell you the permission and all that, who can access these, who cannot access that, and all those that. But access control, fine grained means specific access to individual aspect. This is little bit more strict process. This one, fine grained, meaning only Hamida can access. No one can access. Then you go for fine grained. If you want to know Hamida can access, I also can access, go for uniform. That kind of. So better to go for uniform. Okay, then continue. Okay. How do you want to protect your data? This is what your policy, governance, it will come under governance, security, and all that. Okay. How do you want to protect? Use default retention duration. How many days the data will be retained? You all that read it, object version, all these things you can read it. Then you go and create it. See, I will tell you one thing here important. You can see equivalent code. This I am doing in GUI. The same thing I can do it in Cloud Shell. Where this is the Cloud Shell. Okay, I'm not opening because it will take time. The same thing I can give the code and instruct and keep and Cloud Shell, which I'll tell you later tomorrow. Now you create it. If you want to see this equivalent code, you can see this equivalent code. This is what the code. Okay, you copy this. You can always copy this. You can control C, copy this. Then you go to your Cloud Shell and then you can execute, which you'll see later. Okay, and then you create without code. Now it is creating. Public access will be prevented. Yes, I don't want public. Now your bucket is created. See, this SSHA bucket is created. If you want to go to the bucket list, and you can see SSH00 bucket is created. And if you click inside this, then you can go and you can create folder, you can upload file, and you can transfer data. This is what the beginning of your data engineering. You can create folder, you do practice this, create folder, upload file, upload folder, transfer data, that we'll see later, but you do these practices today. Okay. Is it clear to all of you? Then you see the configuration, then permission, what permission I have given, and all these things we'll see tomorrow, and we will see how the things are happening. Okay. The same thing I'll just wind up with one. The same thing. Once the bucket is created, See, I will select this. I will go here. See, edit access, pin, bucket, edit level, edit website, default storage class, edit all bucket properties, delete, transfer data, transfer data. If I want to do this, click on this and edit bucket. Edit bucket. And now see how it is happening. General, no changes. Enable request type, levels, logging, website configuration, cross origin. Okay. Standard, then continue, uniform, then continue. But we are not getting region, right? Are you getting it? Yes or no?
Yes.
No, right? So you yourself verify and see why I'm not getting this reason to change it. Okay. Levels, login, website configuration is not required now. How to store your data, then region is not there. How to do this, I will let you know later, the expansion method. Okay, but be careful. If you don't want, you delete it. Or else you create another bucket and copy that to another region. Very simple. Copy and paste it instead of changing the region of that bucket. Are you getting it? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So that we'll do later. But practice this because tomorrow I will start data probe. Once you are perfect with this, then we can start data. Create the bucket, and then you start uploading and then and start uploading. And then I'm keeping this. Tomorrow we'll see this. Then if you want to delete your permission tag level, all that you can do it. Okay. Click on this little bucket property. If you click on this bucket property, then also no, cross origin is just not. Okay. So this is about the data engineering first step, and all of you should see this and create your create and try to upload one sales or marketing data set or whatever data set you have. You get some data from your office or anything, or you can get it from GitHubs, or you can Kaggle, or a lot of data links are there. You can go there and click it and download some data, try to upload it. Tomorrow I want to see that. Okay. So we'll wind up for today and we'll catch up tomorrow. Okay. Thank you. Any doubt? Anida and Shilpa?
We will try practice
No.
and then we will see.
Try. It's very simple. Don't worry. And it is very simple. I told you. Or if you want, you can see this video once again and follow this, and it will be able to do this. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay. Any doubt if you have, you can list down. So tomorrow we'll clarify once again.
Yeah, sure. Thanks.
Thank you, all of you. Good night,
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah,
Very
good
good
night.
night.
both of you. Bye.